Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Three Dumb Dads.
What is going on, everyone? Seth, you completely threw me off by starting that way. Well, I love how we talk through the pre-roll, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh hey, it's a song. We're going. And then I look down, and that's what I see as I'm trying to do producer type random stuff, and all of a sudden that's on my screen, and I'm very confused. All right. Welcome back, everyone. It is Thursday, September 23rd, and we are back with the Three Dumb Dads podcast. Those of you following along live, thank you for hanging out. Remember, every other Thursday, we're live on twitch.tv/coach99. Make sure you do stop by. It's kind of the best experience is when you do it live, because you can interact with us and we'll probably talk to you live. And you can be part of the podcast as well. If you're catching up with us later, thank you for the downloads. Where are we at? We're over 550 probably at this point, and we're everywhere.
Let me check.
I know we got the 500 email maybe a week or two ago. I don't know. It feels like it was forever ago. But, thank you guys for downloading the podcast. We kind of decided to do this more or less on a whim, kind of threw it together. The production's gotten a little bit better as we've gone. Hopefully the content has gotten better as we've gone on. What have you guys been up to for the last 2 weeks? I know my life has been absolutely insane. And once I actually make the announcement on social media to like the people I really know, I'll do it on here. Yeah, because of that, my life's been insane. What have you guys been up to?
Insanity as well. Remember the first episode when we were talking about like what type of dads we are?
Yeah, kind of.
I forget what it was, like fun dad, home improvement dad.
Oh yeah, the COVID list. Yes.
Yeah. Cooks a lot dad. Well, the kitchen project is in full swing. Almost done. But I feel like this is when the stress really has been hitting, because it's almost done.
It's always when you can see the finish line, that it just seems to take forever.
Now it's like the little things are getting in the way.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we have to rewire this light. That's going to take a day. Need to mud drywall. Now it has to dry.
Oh, dude.
I do not envy you 1 second for drywall.
I'll say Seth's drywall is done. We still need to eventually hang your drop ceiling. I keep forgetting about that.
Yeah, there's a bunch of shit I need to do, but right now I'm not really worried about it.
Nope.
My office in my basement is literally flooring, framed walls with drywall on it, and paint. That's it. Oh, I got electrical stuff done too. I mean, I did all the electrical stuff. I have covers over everything.
It literally well, wait, did we ever put trim? No, we didn't put trim in. So
no,
it
needs,
no
trim.
It needs trim, a door, and door frame, and a ceiling. And the drop ceiling would probably take us a Sunday afternoon if we decided to actually do it. Anyway,
what more do you need?
Honestly,
he doesn't need anything, and I wouldn't need anything either. It's perfect.
I think that's been the thing. Like I've said, my father-in-law said to me multiple times, like, "Oh, we really need to finish that," and I'm like, it's really not like high on my priority list. Like, number one, nobody's ever down there other than me and the dog, and second of all, like, eventually we're gonna finish the basement, right? That's our ultimate goal. Right now there's just shit everywhere.
That's the way it is here.
And we got a lot of projects that we're looking to do. It like makes me itchy that like we got like so much money to spend on projects that are coming up. We're gonna be looking to put a big ass patio in, put in a fire pit, put in a pool. I'm going to have to put a fence in. I just, when I get the least of my concerns is a ceiling in my office, because I'm the only one that looks at it, and to be honest, I really don't give a shit. I really don't. I mean, it's.
How often do you look up?
I couldn't tell you the last time I looked up. I looked up to actually. I lied. I can tell you today. Today I looked up because I was just having. I saw a spider web. I was like, wonder how long that's been there. But guess what? That spider web's still there because I just didn't give a shit. I just walked out. So, yeah, I don't know.
So
It's like
it's going to be one of those episodes, isn't it? We're just going to get off on tangents, and I love it because that's kind of what we're doing with today's episode. We have a couple things planned. Let's just jump right into this because you guys don't even know what the topics are. So what we're doing is a new segment called the Dad Debate. Each one of us are going to take a turn. I have this week, and then in 4 weeks, so like once every other episode, like maybe Ebby will have the next one, Seth will have the one after that, and we're gonna go through and we're gonna kind of pose some questions, bring up something that we saw online, and I know exactly what's happening, so I kind of already have my ideas prepared. They have no idea what's about to hit them.
You know, this is a dangerous thing to like put me on the spot about something because I could fucking rant.
Well, and
Could be.
I tried to get, knowing both of you as long as I have, I've kept that in mind as I've gone through and come up with my topics for this evening. And there's a couple. It's kind of two, but one of them's kind of got like an A, B, and C part of it that are all kind of different. So the first one here, I saw a meme the other day, and I want to know your guys' thoughts on it. It said something along the lines of, if you're coaching a 10U team, it's not about how many wins you have or winning a championship. Your goal should be all of the kids playing 11U next year. So my immediate thought is, no, if you're coaching, you coach to win every game, especially if you're playing a competitive sport. I understand the thought behind it. You're trying to say, you know, you're not pushing these kids too hard and making them hate the sport that you love, because if you're coaching, you should love the sport. But no, I don't, like, every year people get weeded out of every team. You know, Seth and I had a conversation not long ago about playing athletics up through and then entering high school, how many play through high school, how many start in high school, how many go on to play in college and then go on to play in the minors or the majors, depending on the sport. And that number increasingly goes down for obvious reasons. The talent level goes up. So maybe 10 to 11, you drop one, maybe two, because they're no longer good enough. So having that, to me, that unrealistic expectation of if you're coaching a 10U, your success is making sure they all play when they're 11, that doesn't make sense to me. Thoughts, boys?
Happy, go ahead.
I get both sides, especially being in that age group right now. Obviously, like our background, we are all extremely competitive. I mean, Matt, you and I took intramural sports very seriously.
IDM.
Right. Now, what type of 10U league are we in? Is it just like your community league where it's like, you know, you go out there, say on a Saturday to have fun, you know, it's a less competitive league? Or are we talking like travel ball?
I mean,
that's a big difference.
In my mind, and maybe I'm wrong, but when I see 10U, 11U, 12U, that to me is competitive level, because if you're 8 and you can play on the 10U team, that's why it's 10U.
Yeah. Like right now we have, like with our soccer league, we have a community side and then a travel side. Now I coached the community side last spring. Did I want to win every game? Yes. Did we win every game? No. Did they improve every game? Yes. That was one of my big takeaways. So I get both sides.
I will agree with you there in that I get both sides. But I think one of the things that I'm going to say this as nicely as I can, we as a society and parents in general need to understand is that just because you pay the registration fee and your kid goes out doesn't mean they're good.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't mean that they should be there. If I'm looking at it, if a kid doesn't want to be there, then my success should not be based on whether or not he comes back out again next year. Because if he doesn't want to be there, I don't want him on my team. So, like Ebby said, go ahead.
I was gonna say a lot of these community teams, you don't have control over who's on your team.
Right, 100%. And so, I do think that one of the most important components of being in a sport is to try to win. I mean, that's why we play sports. Nobody goes out there to lose. And if you do, then there's something wrong with your brain. And you shouldn't be playing sports. You shouldn't.
I agree.
That's just the way that it is. Like, nobody goes out to play football and it's like, we're going to get murdered tonight. It's going to be great. Right. And you lose 63-0, and you just get your ass dragged across the field for 32 minutes or however many minutes they play in youth football. But I think it's one of those things that should be cut into pieces.
Really?
Why do we have to judge everybody? Like, why? What should define somebody's success? Every coach should have their own goals. If you're a coach and your goal is next year I want all the same kids to be back out here, then coach rec league. Get a team that all has that same mentality. But if it's my kid, I want them to try to win, but I also want them to learn life lessons. A lot of sports is about learning
100%.
Responsibility and dedication to something, and practicing and continuing to practice and practice and practice. And when you think you've practiced enough, you haven't practiced enough.
Practice. Talk about practice.
Just putting those types of things in the forefront, I think, is the most important. Instead of what's success. Success is winning the championship.
I don't think there's an NFL team that doesn't try to win the Super Bowl every year.
Other than the Jets.
I mean, I don't think there's a Major League Baseball team that doesn't want to win the World Series, except for
Pittsburgh.
Than
the Orioles.
Pirates.
I say Pirates.
Or the Orioles.
Okay, either one. But
it's not that they don't want to, but listen, we all know they're not going to.
The players want to. It's the management that's going, we're good.
But there's also a lot of things that the players can't control, right? I want to win, right?
Well, yeah, exactly.
I don't have Mookie Betts on my team. I don't have Max Scherzer on my pitching staff. My team's only spending $30 million a season when that guy over there is making $30 million a season.
True.
All of us combined don't even make that. Like, that's a problem.
Oh yeah.
But and then you also got to look at, and this is just like we'll say in like good fun to debate, since this is the dad debate. Like, you got to look at, I want to say mental capacity of these kids, but you got to look at like them understanding, like with soccer. I played soccer my entire life. I know it like the back of my hand. I can watch a play develop and tell you what should happen. Tell the kids, this is what should happen. You need to do this, pass the ball here. You do this, you score. Simple. Go out there and do it. Not so simple.
Oh, 100%. I mean,
You know,
that's why we play sports. It's easy to be, it's easy to be the one drawing up the plays because every
Right.
offensive play the NFL runs, everybody they have to beat one player, maybe two, because if the quarterback hands the ball off, there's two players on the defense that aren't technically accounted for, the quarterbacks and the guy running the ball. Everybody else should be blocked.
Could be. Yeah.
I mean, in theory. So, all right, that was a fun little first one, kind of dipping our toe in the water.
I didn't flip out, so
I know,
that's good.
I know. So, this
I will say real quick. I'm a strong advocate for not everybody gets a trophy.
Thank Christ, because if you didn't say that, I'd punch you in the face virtually.
Yes.
I may drive to Pittsburgh and actually punch you.
If I'm driving to Pittsburgh, I'm making it worth my while. It's going to be during Penguin season.
That's probably a good
Yes.
point.
And we can smash an icy light, and then you can punch me in the face.
Okay.
I'll take the video. All right, so moving on to number 2 here. So this one's kind of a 3-part piece, but all 3 pieces are kind of very different. So these are all falling under the when can / should kids ... So when can or should kids have their own phone?
I don't think I got mine till I was like 13. Then again, times.
I was gonna say we got to look at this from a completely different generation perspective.
Well, I gotta say, bro,
'cause
I didn't get
yeah.
a phone until I was 16 or 17.
I think I was 14.
Yeah.
No, I was probably 13.
I think it was whatever age, like when I started coming home from school, like nobody was home.
I had one of those big ass Nokias. It was like this big, had a little antenna on top. You play Snake on it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
what a
had
great
the-
game.
It was prepaid.
Oh,
You
so-
had the little one.
I see. I had the smaller one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the big one with a little antenna. It was prepaid.
Hmm.
So this is just me speaking.
I was gonna say, and you have the oldest
I was
kids
saying,
out of the
I-
3 of us.
Yeah, so my youngest, my daughter Reagan, got a phone for Christmas last year. She was 9. People may say that's too young, but she does go. I mean, she's at the gym for gymnastics 20 hours a week. Her mom drops her off. She's there by herself. So, I mean, I guess you can say that that's part of it, but I think it all depends on the kid, right? If you have a kid that's pretty well behaved, does good in school, doesn't really give you much of a problem, I think 9 is okay. I think if you get any younger than that, it's a little much. I still had to fight her mom on it a little bit because she didn't really want to, but I bought it and we paid for it and we pay for it. And so there's really no argument because I just made it my decision that we were going to do it. But I mean, the other ones have them. So 10 and 13, obviously 13 is way too long to wait to get a kid a phone. I mean, but I think it's honestly personal preference. Like, what are you comfortable with? And it's a big expense. It's a big expense.
Mhm.
And it's a lot of responsibility. And I think we made that very clear with them from the beginning. Like, you know, this is what you got. If you break it, that's it. You're not getting another one for a while. And they've all been really good about it. They've all put, you know, screen protectors on. They make sure they're in cases. If we tell them they're not allowed to have them for a certain time, we take them. None of the kids have them at night before, you know, like school and stuff. So I think it's just, we're in a different time. We're in a different world. Do I think that they need them? No. But I don't think they don't need them.
Well,
if that makes any sense.
For sure. And one thing I think I would almost add to that is the one that you got for Reagan is probably mostly used as an actual communication device, not like where the three of us probably at some point during the day waste time with our phone. We scroll Facebook, we scroll Instagram, we scroll TikTok, we look at all that stuff.
Yeah.
Where maybe at 8, 9, 10 years old, depending on the kid, they're not allowed to have those apps on the phone. It's truly for when you're somewhere and you need to call me. Kind of like back in the day,
Yeah.
you gave your kid a quarter and said, "Call me from the payphone." It's same principle.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, honestly, like it's been a blessing in that, like prior to her having a phone, and this is just coming from like a post-divorce, custody type of situation. In order to talk to her, I had to send a message to my ex-wife and be like, "Hey, can I talk to Reagan?" Now it's just I just send her a text message and she just texts me whenever she's available. It makes that a billion times easier. And so I'm very thankful for that. And I think in those situations, obviously, those types of things have to come into consideration. But
All right, so
I definitely think it plays into the situation. I mean, you gotta.
oh yeah, 100%. And so this one, the next one kind of plays off of that to a point, and almost off of a conversation that Seth and I had along with our wives off the air prior to the show. When can/should kids begin to go on a date?
never.
Yeah.
Never.
I mean, I know that's the answer that we all want to give.
Never. Not happening. Nope. Sorry. Next.
When I'm dead. I could do that when I'm dead.
All right. So, like, here's my question. Like, what define a date, right? Because kids say dating, and I mean, we did it too.
Well,
Right.
so let's say
it was
this.
always here. So whenever we were kids, or whenever I was a kid, we always asked people out. Like, "Oh, you want to go out with me?" Like,
You didn't actually go out.
where the hell were you going? Like, we weren't going anywhere. So I guess dating is when's it okay for them to have a girlfriend or boyfriend?
Well, I mean, let me say this. It's the child who will remain nameless today because he'll get mad at me. Decides Friday night there's a high school football game, wants to go with a girl and walk around the game and hang out and do the pre-high school thing. Is that okay? At what
Sure,
age is that okay?
Sure, I'm going to watch a football game.
Is that a date?
Yeah,
They can call it whatever they want.
I mean, compared to like, when you're actually going to drive your now wife out for dinner and a movie and, date. Yeah, sure.
All right, so here's my answer. Ready?
Okay.
Yeah, but
okay.
like,
Here's my answer. Boys, 13. Girls, never.
never.
Never. If my daughter came up to me and was like, "I want to go to the football game. Is this boy, Timmy wants to go walk around the track," and yeah, no, sorry, not happening. I'll walk around the track with you.
What if they walk
Yeah.
around the tracks like together already at like recess?
Yeah, they probably do. Kill that kid.
Hypothetical Timmy.
Yeah. No, there's nobody that's Timmy, but not that I fucking know of. Timmy, if
I'd
you're out there
be-
watching this, I'm gonna
Stream marker.
you know.
That is a clip.
No, I mean, dude, at 13, you're learning so much. Your mind is a freaking maze of just confusion. I don't know, 13, 14. Just don't be doing anything stupid.
No.
I didn't say doing anything stupid. I mean, but going to
Well,
a
kids
game.
are stupid, though.
We
Kids
were
are dumb, though.
Yeah, we were stupid too.
That's my point. I know this. I was really stupid. Still am stupid.
So this kind of ties into the last question. So if they have a phone, What are they doing?
Phones are monitored, brother.
Oh yeah, no.
The kids' phones are checked. You're talking to an IT person. They don't do anything on their phone without knowing it.
I was gonna say,
No, I'm just saying in
Seth and
general.
I
I
have had
mean,
that
you
conversation.
You can what?
And you can hide anything.
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
Not for me. Not for me.
It's.
You should ask my stepson how well that's worked out for him. I can promise you can't hide anything from me.
I remember that conversation.
Well, maybe not from you, but I mean,
from the average person.
You got to think about this, though. I mean, like, what? See, to me, the whole dating thing is completely different. You want to go to a football game with a friend, whatever. It's just like hanging out at recess, or hanging out in school, hanging out in gym class.
Mm-hmm.
Dating is going somewhere by yourselves.
Yeah.
By yourselves.
I would say 16 then, 15, 16. I mean, you have to be able to drive. Who the hell's going to take you somewhere? I don't got enough time in the day to...
I'm trying to remember.
I've gotten dropped off by parents and picked up.
That's what I was going to say. I feel like I was dropped off for like movies and stuff.
But then again, different times.
Do you even feel safe dropping your kids off places?
Not now.
No, not at all.
It's just like it was crazy when we were younger, but like I think like things have just escalated, like and progressively gotten worse.
True. Very true.
When I was a kid, I'm talking like, we'll say like around 8, 9 years old, I was riding my bike everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Everywhere.
How old were you when you stayed at home by yourself for the first time?
If I had to guess, I'm going to say somewhere between 8 and 10, maybe 10 and 11. I don't know. So
yeah,
somewhere in there.
How long were you home by yourself?
Hour, 2.
Yeah, because I probably got like home from school, and then my mom's coming in from work.
But that's crazy, right? Because like when I was I don't know, 4th grade, like my dad used to work day like second shift, and he would go to work at like 2:00, and like my mom wouldn't get home till like 5:30, 6:00. So when I got home from school, I was home that whole time by myself. Like,
yeah, it's different times.
Oh, 100%.
So I don't know, man. Like going out, dropping them off someplace, knowing that I know that like they'll be okay by themselves. I think 15 or 16 in this day and age, you want to go around, like walk around the football track, like Ebby was saying, and like, I mean, I'm gonna be there. Number one, because I want to watch the football game. But like, I'm gonna be there. You're gonna be supervised to some extent.
Yeah, like you get your own little 12, like 13. Free time by yourself walking, but I'm gonna have a general idea of where you are.
Exactly. I just think that there's so many variables.
Yeah, it all comes back to
the individual kid.
Well, that and like look at. I don't want to say there was less worries when we were kids, but at least from what we know and what we've heard, yeah, there were freaks and sickos back in the day, but maybe you didn't hear about it as much. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I used to get dropped off every Friday and Saturday night when I was 12 years old at a skating rink. That was the thing to do. Go roller skating.
Yeah.
For 3.5 hours, literally every Friday and Saturday night. That was what we did. And I was fine, but like I could never even think about doing something like that with a 12-year-old today.
No,
I remember I think I was like 14, got dropped off at an under 21 nightclub.
I remember the one of those around here. I remember the one I worked at out in Pittsburgh.
Like looking back on that, what were my parents thinking?
Dude,
I think they're all crackheads, dude.
Yeah.
Like under 21, they're There's 21.
20.
Ebby,
20.
did you work at the? No, you didn't work at the one that me and Spirito did, right? So
No.
quick little side note, and then we'll get on to 2C. A couple of friends of mine in college, we all worked in the under 21 club, and now looking back at that, do they even exist anymore? Like is that something that's anywhere at this point? Because it definitely shouldn't be, because the amount of crimes that were probably committed there grossly exceed that
It's
of
a terrible idea.
Oh yeah,
That's so
it was a
dumb.
horrible idea. Looking back at it, horrible idea. Made me decent money in college. I had enough drinking money from it, but it was terrible. All right, so moving on to number 2C. When can/should kids begin to play and or watch violent video games?
Define violent.
Let's think things along the lines of like Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, God of War, like where you're overt violence with weapons.
So I'll challenge you to one thing.
Okay.
There's a very large difference between Call of Duty and Grand Theft Auto. In Call of Duty, I'm mostly in the armed forces of some sort, and I'm shooting somebody that we're at war against, generally.
In theory.
In Grand Theft Auto, I literally am running around the city, hijacking cars, sexually assaulting people, and murdering them. Like, there's a giant difference. So, like,
I just
Call
threw
of
something out
Duty,
there.
Apex, Halo, all of those types of games, I don't give a shit. Play them all you fucking want.
But at what age can you? At what age should you start those? I mean, should my 4-year-old daughter play them?
No, she's not going to be interested in them.
If she was, she's a
I'll say
savant.
from an 8-year-old's standpoint, he plays Fortnite. He likes Fortnite.
Okay.
I feel like that's a good start.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, I would say it's going to be a conversation and probably maybe a little argument that I'll probably lose with the wife. But knowing the type of kid that he is, I would probably say 10. I think it all goes back to the responsibility of the kid, the parent themselves.
Yeah. No, I think that's honestly a perfect answer, and I think you're in the right track with the starting out at Fortnite, and it's like comic book type violence, right? There's really,
right.
I mean, there's no blood, there's no gore, there's really nothing. And honestly, for the most part, Call of Duty is not like that either. I mean, if you play like the campaign and like the story and stuff, you see like the animations and things like that where there, some blood and gore. But if you're just playing like the battle royale and stuff, there's really not much. There's a couple of images like if you kill somebody, but
if you do the executions, but really other than that, there's nothing because you're not close enough.
It's funny because there's so many things in our society today that we are overtly sensitive to, gender and all these identities that people have, but then there's other things that we're so desensitized to that a 10-year-old or 12-year-old can play a violent video game and we think nothing of it. Listen, violent video games do not cause kids to go crazy.
No. Well, I mean,
no.
Who knows?
No.
I've never once been playing Call of Duty and thought this would be fucking awesome in real life.
I mean, not with real guns, but I mean, I've always thought like airsoft Call of Duty would be fun. But I mean, that's not the same thing. You know what I mean? Like that paintball or airsoft isn't.
So like the argument that's always been like, let's go back to like 1999 with Columbine, right?
Yep.
They wanted to blame music, they wanted to blame violent video games. And like, that's just not the case. Like, those kids were seriously messed up mentally.
Oh yeah.
Seriously messed up mentally. They were bullied. They were, they had their own little gang. There were way more things that contributed to that than them playing video games. Those video games, maybe they gave them a sense of, whatever, bravado or whatever it might be. But it wasn't the triggering thing that caused them to go in and shoot up their school. No. So I think honestly, one of our people that are listening said, all depends on the trust of your kid. How much do you trust your kid? What type of kid do you have? If you have a kid that's exhibiting signs of depression or anger issues, don't let them play the games. Use your judgment as a parent. Be a parent.
Yeah. Be a parent.
If you don't think it's right, then don't fucking let them play it. And if you think it's all right and it's not going to hurt anything, let them play it. They're going to see the shit eventually. Oh, it's only a matter of time.
It's kind of funny how every topic ultimately kind of comes back to the same answer.
100%.
Well, I mean, but if you think about it, that's the answer to almost every parenting question. There is no right or wrong answer. The best advice that we were given prior to having our kid was, you're not going to do anything to intentionally harm your child. Do what you think is right. You'll figure it out. Everybody else can kind of give you some input, but you make the decision, and you're not going to do anything intentionally to hurt your kid.
Let me just throw this also out. Let me just throw this PSA out there for anybody that does listen to us, just because it drives me fucking nuts. If you don't have a kid, do not give anybody parenting advice ever. Ever. Don't say anything. Oh, I think you should do. Shut the fuck up. That's what you should do. That's the only thing that you should do when anything is ever presented to you regarding parenting a child. If you don't have kids, just don't say anything. Just keep your fucking mouth shut, because you don't know anything. You don't know anything. Nothing.
Hell, us with kids don't know anything. You fucking for sure don't.
No, I'm a fucking idiot. I'm not telling you how to raise your kids. You do it however the fuck you think you should.
Yeah.
And if you don't think that you can do it, then don't fucking have kids. Don't do it. Simple as that. Wear a condom.
Wow.
Yeah, sure. Wear a condom. And pull out.
Oh, God.
And use a dental dam or whatever the fuck they're called.
Dental dam?
Stay a virgin.
Isn't that what they're called? I don't know. It's disgusting.
Can we end this topic? Okay, let's move on. Ebby, I believe our sponsor may actually be in the chat right now. But do you want to go over our sponsor's Instagram page? I have their actual webpage, and as well as their Facebook.
Yeah, I think he is. I know one of them is. I don't know. So this week's episode is brought to you by Limitless Kicks, a new sponsor to the show, also a member of the Dumb Dads Fantasy League, which we'll be going over here in a little bit. But
he also won his week 1 matchup that was posted to his Instagram. He won 160 to 123 over Glenn Hunter and the Tatos.
Did he win the second week, or is that why he didn't post about it?
I don't know. We'll get into that in a
we'll
minute
find out.
after we.
He did not win.
Well, you're not going to post your losses. So yes, Limitless Kicks and Apparel.
Yeah.
Tell us a little about them.
Yeah. The phone comes back. All right. So are you looking to be comfortable but sick of finding boring, plain, and ordinary? Well, time for some excitement to add to your comfort. Those who have bold, outspoken energy inside and want their outfits to agree, look no further than Limitless Kicks. Custom shoes and apparel for men, women, and kids alike. Collections ranging from everyday wear all the way up to high-end Italian shoes. There's a style for everyone. He's not lying. They're made in Italy. LimitlessKicks.com is coming soon and is actually in the works as we speak. Until then, you can catch them on Facebook and Instagram at LimitlessKicks8, because when you look good, feel good. When you feel good, possibilities are limitless.
I dig that.
I'll say there's some
Dig that.
badass clothes in here. Like this hoodie right here. I kind of like this hoodie. You're gonna talk about bold
Good stuff.
That's a bold hoodie right there.
I would look like I'm being electrocuted
But also on fire.
and being stung by jellyfish.
Why is he
And
turning
turning into Spider-Man.
Is he charging his left arm? Right
Maybe.
arm not charging. Left arm charged.
I dig it. Looks cool as shit. Honestly, it's like what the kids fucking wear today.
Oh my god, yeah. 100% for
My,
sure.
my stepson would love that shirt. Maybe I'll just have to order it for him.
There you go.
Yeah, check them out. Check them
Sweet.
out, y'all.
Check 'em out.
I'll make sure I add all the links to our podcast episode. So anybody that's listening, just check out the details and info on the podcast episode information and check them out. Let them know we sent you.
So coming up now is our recap, review, looking at the Three Dumb Dads Fantasy Football League.
Womp womp.
Only
It
for
is.
you. I don't know what you're womping. Ebby and I are sitting right up here at the top. Ranks number
Womp
1
womping my
and
team.
2. I have a 91% chance of making the playoffs currently. Ebby
We're
following
2
that up with
games
85.
into the
Hey,
season.
you know what?
What's my percentage?
52.
Still halfway there.
Right.
Lots of shit can change.
It's a 50-50 toss up at this point.
I already posted it in the Smack Talk place of the website for the teams, but I'm going to announce it here. If my team loses this week and my loss is caused because of a defense, I'm not waiting any longer. I'm changing my name.
My team loses this week to a defense. My team name will be changed. Just calling it out right now.
Just saying.
Literally as the episode started. Oh, final standing projection. I forgot they had this on here. So the fantasy trends presented by Snickers, who is not a sponsor of the podcast, but apparently is of the fantasy trends. There's been some drops by 446, Fancy Dads, Pittsburgh, and Limitless Kicks, as well as Slim Brady. Slim Brady dropped way off here from 7 down to 11. Where I jumped, Slant Eye Formation and Nick have jumped. Bye week and Just End the Season have all jumped up as well. So moving around, obviously we're looking
Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Go down there.
What? You went up from 10 to 9th.
How was I projected to be that low? I fucking won the first week.
Well, that
How
was
was my
that was
grenade
draft day. That was
and-
draft day.
It was draft.
My projection after draft day was 11th.
Yep.
What the hell? Oh, I'm
I thought I
fucked.
had a good draft.
I thought I had a decent draft. I didn't think it was that bad.
So we'll look at the current scores right now. In the middle of the game, I am currently losing 15-0. Let's look a little closer into that one because I'm not sure exactly what's happening here. I think he only. Oh, good. We have a.
What happened?
First overall pick.
Holy Jesus.
That was loud. Let's go
We
ahead.
got the first overall pick, Christian McCaffrey, only coming in at 5 points right now.
Is that
What
what it
is
is?
this?
5.
It's a
What is
commercial.
this?
I'm stuck.
Do you not have ESPN Plus?
Apparently not.
Oh my lord, we're watching commercials like peasants.
I'm so sorry.
Oh,
We'll get there.
make sure I give you my login to my ESPN Plus.
You can't say that. I can't do that.
I can do whatever the hell I want. I own the account. It's not like ESPN's listening, and if they are, fuck you.
If they are, please sponsor the podcast.
Maybe it's a sponsor.
So with the Panthers only 6 points against, that's where the major issue is right now for me. Come on. Houston, get your shit together and score a couple points. Christian McCaffrey, you keep doing nothing.
Listen, but the Texans are without Tyrod Taylor, so the amount of offense that they're going to get tonight is probably what's already on the scoreboard.
Did you guys hear?
Chuba is on the bench, though.
Curse of Tyrod, the Tyrod Taylor curse thing.
Yeah, it's going to end tonight, just so you know. This Davis Mills guy is not going to turn out to be Justin Herbert, Baker Mayfield, or Josh Allen. Just saying.
Ooh,
Wouldn't that be something, though?
The Tatos with Braden Cooks in the flex, winning 10-0.
Brandon Cooks plays for Houston. Poor guy. What a waste of talent.
4 receptions, 60
everywhere.
yards.
Yeah.
All
I guess
right.
it's the only way he can continue to be number one.
I mean, he's rostered on 93.5% of the rosters.
That's crazy.
Position rank is 10.
Average is 20.5 points.
He's number 10 in wide receivers. Jesus.
Which is just crazy. Well, although they played Jacksonville and Cleveland in the first 2 weeks.
You know what really just irks me?
What grinds your gears?
I'll tell you what really grinds my gears. I have the number 8 wide receiver in the league. A gentleman by the name of Tyreek Hill, who got me a whopping 5 points last week. 5 points.
He's a cheetah.
And yet, he still averages 21.
Yeah,
because
the first week he got me 37. When you go from 37
let's go
to
let's go back to week 2 and look at this insanity.
You know how much Kyler Murray got me?
Like 47.
43.
So last week, I was projected to get 128 points, and your stepson decided when he was up 14-13 at about 1:20 in the afternoon on Sunday to talk some smack.
Listen, you know how I was saying earlier that kids are dumb?
I beat him
Here you go.
205 to 130.
This just furthers my point.
And I only got 1 point out of Jarvis Landry, who's now on the IR.
So I want to point this out. I don't know if anybody noticed this.
What?
You look at the standings. Yes, Matt, you put up 200 points.
Okay. Hold on. Let me pull up the standings. What are we looking at here? We're looking at season stats.
Yeah, go down to season stats.
Okay. What would you like me to sort by?
You don't have to sort by anything.
Okay.
Just go over and look at moves. You have 0, which is impressive.
So Glenn Tato and me have had 0. Pong Champions have had 1.
I love the waiver wire. I'll pick guys up just so other people can't.
This is my problem. I haven't made enough moves.
You've only made 3.
Well, I'm going to change that right now.
He's going to make a move while we're in the middle of the podcast. I love it.
I'm picking somebody up.
You picking up?
I'm not sure yet.
He's just going to pick somebody up. He doesn't
For
know.
you.
He said, who are you going to pick up? I'll pick up somebody right now.
I know who I'm fucking picking up. This is a no-brainer.
Cole Beasley?
Absolutely.
Gotta clear waivers first.
Who had him?
I dropped him.
How am
You
I,
dropped him.
how am I
Yeah,
eight
why
of-
did you drop him?
Because
how am I 8
I
of 12
then
having made no moves on
picked
the
up
waiver wire?
was either who did I pick up?
Hold on.
We Zach
Ed.
Pascal?
How am I number 8 on the waiver wire having not made any moves?
Because you're in first place.
Well, then I should be 12. That doesn't make any sense.
know.
I don't like it. All right. So I'm
I don't
throwing an
know,
audible.
You should move up every time.
Talking
Oh,
football.
wait.
What?
Look at the bottom.
What? Level
Says-
6?
Reset each week in inverse order of standings.
Oh, well,
Still
that's
doesn't.
pooey.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't like that. That's stupid. Oh well.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm throwing an audible out. Ebby?
Audible.
Yeah, we're audibling our final segment of the evening. Ebby just jumped. We're gonna play a game. Do you want to play a game? We're almost into October. We're gonna play a little game called GeoGuessr. I don't know if you've seen this.
Oh, is that where you guessed the area it's in?
Where we are. Let's see how close we can get. We're gonna play together. Let's start the
Where
game.
in the world is?
Well, so this is just the
I'm in
USA.
San Diego.
All right.
Strip district.
So we're on the corner of DeGraw and Court.
It's not the strip district.
Sal's Pizza. It looks like New York. I mean, that looks like a New York plate to me.
Would that be cheating?
Do we have to guess, like, yeah, they're definitely New York license plates.
Yeah, definitely New York license plates.
There's an Applebee's.
A place that's called Sal's Pizza.
Wait. Hold on. Do you see Brooklyn? Brooklyn Real?
Brooklyn Real. Yeah, we're in Brooklyn, New York City.
So how
This
do
was
I...
fucking easy.
Yeah, but how do I actually... Oh.
How do you find out?
You gotta guess. Zoom all the way into Brooklyn.
I don't know.
Find that fucking street.
Court and DeGraw.
Court Street. No, this is only going to take 4 days.
Court and DeGraw.
Did you just like type in like your
No.
guess?
No, you have to click on it.
Well, you're never going to see it from there.
Oh, what did
I
I
guess
do?
we're not supposed to Google this, are we?
No. Hold on, there's Brooklyn.
There's probably a lot of streets in Brooklyn.
There's a ton of streets. All right, see if you can find a place called Cobble Hill and Borum Hill.
Cobble Hill?
Mm-hmm.
Or a Phil.
All right. Next. How about the Columbia Street waterfront?
Well, that sounds like it should be near the water.
You think?
Should I just
There's a
click
lot of
on Brooklyn
water.
and be done?
No.
Like, just click here?
Where the fuck is it? Hang on. Bro,
Brooklyn's a big borough.
where is this? There's too many markers. Where's this at?
One way.
Dude, I'm fucking looking on Google Maps and I can't even find it.
Look up. There you go. Look up the Canine Corner.
Look up Sal's Pizza Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah, because I'm sure there's not 30 of them.
Wait, stop.
Sunrise Optimo.
All right, give me a sec.
That sounds very...
In Brooklyn? Corner Street, corner shop?
You
Down.
got E6,
Yeah, where's it at?
E-Liquid.
I don't fucking know. Hang on. Let me zoom out. All right, find the river.
Okay.
Do you see where Governor's Island is? Zoom in to the left.
Yes.
All right. If you go like 4 o'clock, zoom out. Go over to where go up towards Governor's Island. And if you were to look at like Cobble Hill, it's like,
There's DeGraw.
there you go.
What's the other road?
I don't know. What'd you say?
I don't remember. Court.
Court.
For anybody who's listening and wants to see this monstrosity,
Check out YouTube.
check it out on YouTube.
Court and DeGraw.
There's the Sunrise Smoke Shop.
It's right here. Guess.
Guess. Probably like, oh, you're wrong. Holy shit, we got spot on.
Let's go. Play next round. All right.
Ooh.
Oh my God, it's a pole in the middle of nothing.
Hang on. What did that say? Industrial entrance tracks out of service. All right, so it's in a place where there's no track. Oh wait, what's that big building back there? What's that?
It's like something you see in like a
Yeah,
cult
see
movie.
what's in there? What is
It's
that?
an Ethan Allen.
Ethan Allen. What the fuck? How many Ethan Allens are there in this country?
Am I allowed to move down the street?
I don't know. Why not? You should be
It's
able
your
to, shouldn't
game.
you?
Should you just move around till you find something and then guess there?
Maiden
Maiden
Town.
Town.
Where's Maiden?
Maiden.
New York?
Oh wait, hold on. Maiden
Told you.
Fellowship Baptist
Told you.
Church.
There's a cult. It's a cult. It's pointing you towards a cult.
I know where it's at.
Okay.
Yeah, they were called the Branch Davidians.
No.
Where am I going?
North Carolina.
Oh, you know what? Now that you say that, it does look like North Carolina. Where at in North Carolina?
I'm not sure yet.
Oh.
Maiden, North Carolina.
Thanks. Where's that?
I don't fucking know. Hang on.
Are we?
It's like
I was
cheating.
gonna say, I feel like this is cheating.
Oh,
When you said North Carolina the first time, John from Limitless Kicks literally texted me North Carolina at the same time.
what? That's weird.
Let's go down the
They
street.
also
weird.
said this is how they found the killer in Don't Fuck with Cats on Netflix.
The geolocation thing?
Yes, because somebody saw something happening.
So it's northwest of Charlotte.
All right, northwest.
Yeah, right by Lincoln Town.
There's
They're Maiden.
Lincolnton. I've been to Lincolnton.
Lincolnton, whatever.
Oh, there's Ethan Allen.
Lancaster and Lancaster.
All right, so hold on. There's Ethan Allen.
I don't think you're supposed to get it like perfect, are you?
Just yes, you got to be close.
Oh, hold
Yeah,
on.
you got to be within like a mile or so.
Go on, Ethan Allen.
Hold on.
Just
Was it- No, hold on. I'm getting it right.
It's by the train tracks.
Hold on. There's a. I can go back up the street because we were actually on whatever this street was.
Salem Church.
Salem Church.
Salem Church and Golf Church. Yeah.
Where's that? So it was like literally right.
And
Here.
Golf Course Road. Sure.
Boom. 13 meters.
It's pretty nuts.
Let's go.
Oh my.
This definitely looks like Arizona
Arizona.
or Texas.
That's what I was going to say.
There's legit cacti.
There's palm trees. Zoom into that. Rincon. Is that what that said?
Mission Road.
No, but what's
Oh.
that sign say? Rincon.
There you go.
Country RV Resort.
Why don't you just type in that address?
4545 South Mission Road.
What is this? What was the name of the place? Rincon something? Rincon
Rincon.
Country. Escalante Road.
Depresso?
It had the county.
No, it said country. Ingresso.
It was definitely Texas, New Mexico, or Arizona.
Looks like a mall. Gonna go down the street a little bit. Why is there no car?
It's like a school.
I'm trying to check out these cars. Hold on. Oh, because I'm on the other side of the road. I'm like, hold on, there's no cars in the parking lot now. But if I go over here,
I'm back.
look at all the cars.
I'm sorry.
Where'd you go?
Goddamn kids.
Oh.
Downtime on the internet.
Oh. I didn't even notice.
It's Tucson. I don't know where in Tucson, but I'm guaranteeing it's Tucson.
You want me to just click?
Yeah, sure.
In Tucson, Arizona.
5.7 kilometers away, randomly clicking in Tucson.
Boom.
It's kind of close.
Okay, without moving.
Oh my. The Southeast Alliance Church. I'm not looking this up, by the way.
Pictures of this resort are pretty nice. They got turf
did you see-
bocce courts.
Hold on,
Did you see that
code?
sign?
Where's area code 708? Oh, this one?
Look at the fucking sign.
Horse crossing.
Jeez.
That's a person
look.
on a horseback.
Another cult. English worship service. Oh, you.
708 area code. Is that what you said?
Yes, I think. Yeah, 708
In
area
Korean.
code.
708. I know a lot of phone numbers because of
Would
work.
be
Illinois.
Dude, there's not a car around.
Chicago.
Illinois. I was right. Illinois. All right, so we're in Illinois. I at least knew that.
Be looking at Cook County or Will County, Illinois.
We're looking at
Sandcastle Road.
Sandcastle.
So let's go. Let's zoom in. I don't think we're ever going to find it by looking at this stuff. Look at the map.
You said Illinois?
Uh-huh.
Chicago.
It's going to be on the outskirts.
You thinking north?
Well, 708 area code serves most of western and southern Cook County and eastern and southern Will County.
Los Palos.
From Breaking Bad.
Yeah, you're never going to find this. Just saying. Go to your left. Go to your left. Go to your left. Nope. Zoom in. Go to your left. Keep going. To your left. Go up a little bit. Oh, I thought that was a horse. I thought that was a horse.
This?
Yeah, I thought that was a horse.
That's fantastic.
I think you guessed there.
Hold on. Medieval times.
What?
There's
Okay.
horses in medieval times.
Okay.
Oh,
44 kilometers.
It's not far.
Where did we guess? Never mind. Oh my. All right. Well, there's palm trees. This is a
Sykes.
Sykes. What?
This is Georgia.
Okay.
I'm
How
pretty
the fuck
sure.
do you know that?
I'm pretty sure this is Georgia. Because that looks like the Georgia plate.
Oh wait, go back. Zoom in on that.
Which one?
Zoom in on that. Zoom
This
in on
one?
that. On that car. Yeah. Oh, that just says Google. Never mind. I thought it said Georgia.
I can't hear anything Seth is saying.
Oh, well,
Are
I
you
can.
serious?
No, I can hear him.
Hang on. Let me disconnect and come back in.
I can't
Okay.
even see his video.
I can. Oh, there's a guy on a motorcycle. Let's go catch him. So we're in a giant parking lot. There's a Dunkin'
now?
Donuts.
They're everywhere.
Can you see me now? Can you hear me now? You still cannot hear me or see me.
No, he can't.
Okay, that's fine.
New Hampshire and South Woodland Boulevard. Wait, am I wrong? Okay, let's go over here to the road. Up the road.
And there's a Wendy's.
Is there a
Family
hold on,
healthcare.
there's a phone number. Why? Must be a very terrible area because it won't even let me zoom in.
I'll turn.
Can't zoom.
Right there. 306.
386. There, it's crystal clear.
That would be Florida.
Florida.
Oh.
Florida. Daytona Beach. New Smyrna.
That's covering a. Covers almost all of Volusia County.
Oh, hold on.
So you're looking at like
Let's find the roadside.
Volusia County is like Daytona, New Smyrna, Ormond.
I said that.
Oh, Florida
he
Technical.
can't hear
Hold
me.
on. Where's Florida Technical College?
I don't know. Look it up on the thing.
It's just the highway that's adopted by them.
Well, yeah, but you're not going to have a college do it far away from the college.
Why not?
It's in Orlando.
Okay.
Melbourne.
He says Melbourne. You say Orlando. Where the hell's Melbourne?
I'm guessing it's going to be more to your right.
No, that's the Florida Institute of Technology.
University of Central Florida?
I don't know. Just guess.
What, are you bored?
No, I'm just trying to figure. I have no idea where this is at. I'd have guessed fucking South Carolina or Georgia.
But the 386 area code does not take you into Orlando.
We got a badge.
Where the? Okay, well, how far away were we?
I was
Holy shit.
8.6 kilometers away.
That's pretty good.
That's a good first round.
I agree.
View summary. Well done. You received a new medal for the United States.
No, at least we didn't get Alaska.
Well, so if we go back to GeoGuessr, we'll play one more. We'll do famous places in the world.
I think Ebby's going to have
Famous
to log
places
out
in the
and log
world.
back in to hear me.
Ebby, jump off and jump back in.
It looks like that castle we saw on the real estate things.
That's in Florida.
Where do we actually think it is? Because it's not necessarily in the U.S.
Uh,
La Ripiere, Entrée, a 20 meters. This looks like French to me. Yeah, it's definitely France.
that's 100% France.
Do we have any idea where in France there's a giant castle?
Les Belles.
Bayou.
That stands for the Bell.
How about La Roche or La Rochelle?
The Roche College?
Yeah. Isn't that where our
Sure.
sponsor went to school?
Sure was. What's the that is some irony.
427 meters away, kilometers away.
It's not too shabby.
Hey, I'll take it. We figured out what country it was.
Next. What the hell is this?
I'm going to say India.
That's
You
racist.
racist.
I love that you guys just immediately yell at me.
Can he hear me now?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, good. What the fuck happened?
I don't know.
You zoomed in too far.
It does look like it's
Oh, what are those statues of?
Good
How
question.
are they?
Well, what is that?
That's a donkey or
No,
a
but what-
horse.
Oh, I thought that was a flag. That's a person sitting on the back of a horse.
What is this?
I don't know.
John said,
can we go
yes, he
over there?
did attend La Roche, but he also went to Cal part-time.
Well,
Just on
that
the
was when he was
weekends.
partying with us.
I have no
Oh,
idea where this
That's
is.
literally
Is
all
this
the more I can move.
Colombia? No, wait a minute. What are those people wearing? Turn to your right. To your right. Your other right. Keep going. Zoom in.
You're zigging when he says to zag.
I'm still thinking
Oh, that
India.
Bangladesh.
You think
I'm saying
Bangladesh?
Bangladesh.
Thailand.
So Rajeshi?
Thailand.
Rajashi?
Well, where's Thailand?
Thailand's like down
Way
over
over
here.
there.
In the Pacific.
But I said India, you said Bangladesh. So that's
We
why
all meet in the middle and say Bangladesh.
well, that's why I was gonna say this Rajashi. Or actually, no, let's go
Okay.
Barshal. Because that's kind of more in the middle.
Sure.
Daka, 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 daka.
Ooh, he was closer. It was
Cambodia.
Cambodia.
Damn, Ebby was close.
Would you?
There was a-
Thailand.
This is kind of fun. Okay.
How the hell would you? Oh my god.
Is this the United States?
Pearl Harbor.
It's definitely not Pearl Harbor. Is it? I don't fucking know.
I mean, that looks like the Capitol building.
Yeah.
It could also be any state Capitol building.
Right.
No, it's definitely DC. It's definitely
This is
the state
DC.
capital.
It's Washington DC, the capital. Why would this be on here?
Because it's famous places. Hold
If
on.
it sounds like there's an elephant falling through my ceiling, it's just my 13-year-old stepson.
Where the hell?
Capitol Hill, National Mall, right there.
Yeah, I know, but where did we start? We
What?
started
Right in front of the Capitol.
Yeah, no, but where's the circle? Which circle
Look
are we
for
on?
the reflection
We're
pool.
on the so we're on this side, so it's literally
Right there. United States
It's
Capitol.
literally
Right there.
here.
Yeah.
Oh, I picked the wrong one.
Way to go.
See, you guys rushed me, and I couldn't figure it out.
No.
I
Arc
would've
de
just picked
Triomphe.
the Capitol building.
This is in Paris. I know this one.
We're in France again?
Yeah.
It's either that or England.
It's the Arc de Triomphe. I just got to find it in here because I don't really know where it is in France or in Paris.
Well, Paris is in France, so
Oh. Arc de Triomphe.
right there. How the fuck did you know that?
I watched the Tour de France a lot, and they go
Oh.
around it a lot.
Okay.
This looks like Vatican City.
What?
I think it's
It looks
Vatican.
like
You think that's
hell.
looks like a jail. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in prison.
Can we get out of the inside of it?
I doubt
Probably
it.
not.
Though that does look like. Where's the
yeah,
window
there's-
where the Pope
There's your
comes
holy
out?
water. Yeah, where's the chimney where the smoke comes out?
I don't know.
They're in conclave.
One of these
Watch
sides.
Angels and Demons a lot.
What is wrong with you? Where is
It's a
Vatican
good
City?
one.
I feel stupid. Is it in Rome?
Vatican's its own country.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
but
bro.
where's it at? Oh, right here.
I don't know.
Italy.
I was like, I thought it was in Rome. Think
Where's the Pope sleep?
in the Pope's bed.
A lot of them are buried in ruins.
Hmm.
With Tom Hanks.
This doesn't look anything like it. Let's just guess there.
That was by far the worst one we did. That was Copenhagen.
Wow.
Why would you play the same map again?
I don't think it does the same.
Oh,
It's
famous
just famous-
places.
famous.
I gotcha.
Is that is it? Does it do just do?
Oh, this is Italy.
Is it?
I don't fucking know. Isn't that where they have those little boats?
Yeah.
Or
Look at the
is
flag,
it?
look at the flag, look at the
no,
flag,
it's-
look at the flag, look at the flag.
What's
Where-
the
where's their
what's the
flag?
place where you can go to
Past-
the red light district?
That's what
Amsterdam?
I thought too. But
That's Italy.
yeah, it's
That's
definitely
Italy.
Look at
Italy.
the flag.
We're
Isn't that the
agreeing
Italian
with
flag?
you.
Isn't that the Italian flag?
Yes.
I'm saying Florence.
Yes. Where's Florence?
Up.
Is there water in Florence?
A
It's
big
a
ass.
peninsula.
Yeah, click there.
It was Venice.
Venice.
Oh, duh.
Not that far.
No, but now that
So
I
I
thought
looked
about it,
What the hell is this? This is a fucking Auschwitz?
Oh, jeez.
wow.
I don't think it looked that nice.
I'll edit that out.
Good call. I can't move.
Anybody listening, just ignore me. Sorry if
I
you're
literally
Jewish.
can't move. So this is the only view you get. So there's some mountains. We see anything on the sign?
This is the only view we get?
No, yeah, they're like literally.
I know where it is.
Vatican.
Willy Wonka's chocolate factory.
You're such a dick.
Look at the golden door. Look at the golden door.
If
That's where
that's
it's
the
at.
case,
Look, that's where it's at.
if that's the case, it's Germany. That's where they filmed it. Germany.
Do it. Pick Germany.
Berlin?
Pick Germany. Yep. Yes.
It was Spain.
Spain. Hey, we were close. That was a good guess.
It's London Bridge, I think.
This is
100% it's London Bridge. Look, there's a double-decker bus.
They have those here.
Yeah.
Called the Megabus.
This is Australia.
What?
This
Pittsburgh
is
to
Australia.
DC for $6.
It's not London Bridge? Hold on, let me go over here. Can I go over here?
It's definitely London Bridge.
Yes, this looks just. I hate you. I hate you.
Oops. I was waiting for you to scroll to Australia.
There's the Tower of London. London Bridge. Well, actually, we started that like right here. Oh, I was so far away.
Why
What?
is this
Oh
website
my god.
in metric?
What in
How-
the
what?
actual hell is this?
Cult. It's taking you to a cult.
Blair Witch Project, New York.
I thought that was in
Look, there's
Maryland.
steps. There was steps.
No, that was in New York. I think it was.
I thought I legitimately thought it was Maryland. Where in the hell are we? And why is this famous?
Yellowstone.
Oh, you're right. Burkittsville, Maryland. I don't know why I thought it was New York.
I feel like it's some sort of national park.
Yeah, California. Look at that size of that tree.
None of them look burnt.
Death Valley?
Well-
Or are we going like more north, like Plumas?
Yeah.
Let's go Plumas.
Redwood Forest.
Yellowstone.
No, it was in Yellowstone. Should have asked Jay.
I said Yellowstone.
You know what? We should have gone to. Hold on, isn't that Teton Village? I think we've heard about that in the news a lot lately.
It's a great show. Do you guys watch Yellowstone?
This would be Prague.
How is this a game
Why is this?
when they have pictures like that? This is Prague.
I need to find it. Took me a second to mentally figure out where I'm going. Where the hell is Czech Republic?
Up.
So it's on a
it is.
river with a bridge.
Bro, I never even took, like, we never had geography class.
That was pretty good for just picking a random bridge.
Yeah, not bad. All right.
Cool.
Got a lot of points.
All right.
I make sure I edit out my inappropriate comment.
That's probably a good call. We don't want that one in for prosperity. So at this point, we are going to end the night. Boys, any final thoughts? We're going to be back in 2 weeks. We're going to have some fun.
A surprise in 2 weeks coming.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We have a surprise coming.
Yeah.
We have a surprise.
Cool. I'm
You
going to be
remember what it
ready
is?
for this prize. No.
Oh, you know what it is, but you'll figure it out later. But with that said, probably major announcement in 2 weeks for me anyway. We'll figure out if I'm allowed to do it by then.
You're gay!
Already knew that.
Jesus. Wow. That escalated quickly. I can assure you the answer is no. Anyway,
That's what you would say.
God, I got nothing.
You were trying to hide it.
Well, with that said,
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Thanks for hanging out. We're gonna do this again. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the GeoGuessr. I bought it for a year, so we have it forever now. We'll have fun with
actually
that.
want to have it for a year.
Well, shut up! It
Yeah,
feels
just
like
a year.
forever. That's 26 episodes. Have a great night, everybody.